married man. Yeah, well, it's a romantic marriage. I feel the need to brag about that. Very romantic marriage. There's flowers. There's chocolate. I buy stuff for her, too. We're that annoying couple. We go out on the beach and we hold hands and we walk. Yeah, we're really annoying like that. We don't go in the water, though, because sharks. And sharks eat people, and we are people. I'm not fond of that idea. Because sharks do eat. It happens all the time. I got Discovery Channel. They've got a week dedicated to sharks eating people. And then it's on the news, too. Yeah, the news will pop up. It'll be like, tragedy in Daytona. Surfer killed by a shark. And your first thought should be, it was a surfer. Was it a tragedy? No, they're white guys with dreadlocks. They're making bad decisions. I don't think we lost the whole lot. All right? But you've seen surfers, and sharks are willing to eat them. That's not good. Surfers are the Lunchables of people. They're readily available. You don't know what quality meat that is. They're covered with a waxy substance. Ugh, no thank you. Makes it really dangerous for someone like me. I'm delicious. I'm like the Kobe beef of people. Well marbled, according to the Food Channel and the medical industry. I think the worst part is every time a surfer gets eaten, somebody's like, hey, we should put up a sign like surfers can read. It's not going to do a whole lot. Nature lets you know anyways. Nature's got its own warning signs. You go to the beach and the water's like, stay out. Stay. It's waving you off, okay? It's telling you not to go in. It's letting you know. That's what nature does. It's how it works. Like the little brightly colored animals, they're the dangerous ones. Nature's letting you know. It's like that with people, too. You see somebody with a face tattoo, you're like, hey, they've got nothing to lose. It happens all the time. You like drive around, you see the signs. Things are letting you know, like golden arches, you're like, obesity. I recognize that one. Yeah. Or you drive around town, you see a Confederate flag, you're like, hey, white trash bigot. Yeah, that joke's funnier up north. Where we want. It's, there's a little history lesson. I think they left that out down here. I'm safe until I'm in the parking lot. Who knows what'll happen? Love signs. Signs are great. You drive around. I love billboards. Billboards let you know where cheeseburgers are, and I'm a fan. And the best state for billboards is Georgia. We're real close. Georgia's got all the billboards are there. Most of them are barbecue related, and I'm fine with that. But then they'll slip in some other things like they've got some of the religious billboards. I love those. Like the ones I'm talking about. It's like, don't make me come down there, God. I love those billboards. And occasionally, Georgia will throw in an adult theme. I don't like those. I don't. I'm a really conservative. I'm a Christian boy, right? I was raised Methodist. If you don't know what that is, it's like Presbyterian, but people can spell it. Okay? So I see those signs. I'm like, I don't know I don't want to stop there. Sometimes the billboards they play off of each other though. You'll see one and be like, love one another, God. And the next one's Adam and Eve, Pleasure Palace. Next one's like, not what I meant. The best billboard, the absolute best one's in North Georgia. It's the only place I've ever seen it. It's in North Georgia, and it's my favorite one because I don't know. I don't know if it's about food. I don't know if it's religious, or I don't know if it's adult themed. I'm not sure. It's just a black billboard with white letters. And it says, "Nut milk is not milk." I think it's from Leviticus, but I'm not sure. Gotta brush up on some Old Testament. I don't get it. Trying to be a little bit healthy for my wife. She told me that, and so I got a magazine called Men's Health, which makes sense because I'm a man and I want some health. And I was reading the articles, and my wife encouraged. I want to point this out. My wife encouraged me to read this magazine. And the one article said, "Keep your bedroom life healthy." Oh, yeah. And I read it. I said, I'm going to listen to the advice from this magazine because my wife told me to. And it said, you might want to incorporate some kind of things into the bedroom. Some, a marital aid. We already have one. It's called a CPAP. Put it on and I fall asleep, and occasionally my wife chokes me out. She crunches the cord, and wake up all startled. But that's not what they were talking about. They're talking about other things. I said, well, it's almost Valentine's Day. This happened last month, and I'm like, I'm going to get something, kind of keep it spicy with me and the wife. Like, I don't know what to get, and I read in Men's Health, it said, one of the things to start with, there's no good way. It's a clamp, okay? There's clamp, and you put them on, and it's supposed to be pleasurable. We had a different experience. All right. Now, first of all, I don't know where to buy these. Right? Luckily, I saw a sign. It said Adams and Eve Pleasure Palace. I went there. It was right off the interstate, and I pulled in. It was a little building. I was not comfortable with it. And I walked in, and there's a desk here, and there's different departments like a normal store. You go over here, and that's stuff you put in you. And you go over there, and that's stuff you put on you. And then you go over here, and it was just and like you had to go through some kind of bead, like a beaded door. And the person saw me and was like, "You don't want to go there." And I said, "I know. I do not want to go in there." I'm like, I'm uncomfortable, and I just came here because I'm supposed to. She's like, "You read Men's Health?" Yeah, I just want the clamps. So I got them. And then we started celebrating Valentine's Day. 2 weeks late because we're parents, but Valentine's Day, it's our time. Things are getting romantic. We're in the bedroom. We're naked. And I said, "Hey, I've got a surprise." And I pulled them out. Now, what I know about nipples, okay, is I like them. And having gone through lifeguard training at one point in my past, they said, if anybody's ever struggling and you're trying to save them, you grab their nipple and you pinch it really hard and they'll stop fighting. I had a different experience.